Once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. As part of yesterday's session, we discussed about how to install SQL Server traditional installation. We discussed how to install and what are the major prerequisites, what are the services, what are the features we need to select, and what are the things going forward we will take care. That's what yesterday we discussed. In addition to that, okay. Before I go, so Bhushan asked that why we will use CyberArk. Mostly CyberArk used to protect our credentials. Okay, so service accounts. If you wanted to recycle, so if you wanted to change the password, you no need to go and every time reset the password. You can change the password using CyberArk. Okay, most of the organization will try to prefer to store the CyberArk. Our passwords will also expire for 8 hours. So our passwords. So nowadays we don't want store our passwords locally. We can completely integrate our logins into the CyberArk. So once we log in, okay, once we log in means here two things. Uh, uh, Everyone need to remember. Once we got the opportunity, okay, this is your, for example, you got selected for IBM. Okay, IBM. So IBM will provide you the laptop or desktop once you go to the office or hybrid mode. If hybrid mode, definitely they will provide you laptop for us. So here they will build the OS. Okay, this OS is belong to IBM or this OS is belong to the client. So client OS. So which operating system they are installing in this device? This will play a major role. For example, if IBM is building their own operating system here, now we will use like Citrix, okay, Citrix, Citrix or VDI to connect to the client operating systems, client OS to connect using Citrix or using VDI. Citrix is almost old now. Everyone is trying to prefer the VDI. So using these two flavors, we will try to connect to the client operating system, client OS. From there, so here IBM is this is your IBM. Once you connect to the IBM with the IBM credentials, now you need to use a Citrix or VDI to connect to the client operating system. Here we will use the different credentials. Here we will use the different credential, mostly two different credentials. Again, once you connect to the client operating system, we need to connect to the SQL servers, SQL VMs, SQL VMs. Some people what they will do, right, whatever the login you are going to use to connect to the operating system, same login they will use, or sometimes this login is something different, this login is something different. So to protect our connectivity to the servers, they will use the different login. So this login they will place in the CyberArk. So every 8 hours, our login will be, okay, password will be expired. So you need to again get the new password. So after 8 hours, your login, whatever you once you connect to the office, you will retrieve the password to save in the notepad. And you want to try to connect to all the servers. So like for example, you are maintaining, okay, 250 VMs, 250 servers, okay, 250 servers. So all the 250 servers, you will use this login. So for this and also our service accounts, service account also we will place in the CyberArk. Okay, so your CyberArk and our SQL services is talking to each other for the service account. So if you reconcile here, automatically your services will be updated with the password. Whatever you generated new password using CyberArk, that's, that password will be automatically updated to the SQL services. That password will be updated to the SQL services. That is how CyberArk will work, sir, actually. Okay. Some people will use CyberArk, some people will use LastPass. It depends on your organization to organization. We will use different techniques to store our credentials. Okay. Got it, Bhushan? So how you are going to integrate? So first you need to remember IBM. Next you need to remember client. Then you need to remember the, okay, server credentials. So one, two, three. Minimum, minimum to minimum, you have three credentials, sir. Please make a note down when once you get opportunity. You need to remember the usernames. Means you need to remember your user IDs, and you need to remember your passwords. Don't uh, uh, make the different passwords for IBM, for your client, for your VM. Make a single password so that you can easily recall. Okay, easily recall. Because initially, if you forget the password, again you need to call to customer care to reset the password. Okay, so when you reach to customer care, whatever they are saying, sometimes we can't understand. Whatever you are saying, sometimes they can't understand. So it's again headache processor. Please make a note down. Once you got once you got offer, okay, please make sure that you will get multiple credentials. Maintain common one or two credentials which you remember, or make a note down, sir. On your laptop, open the notepad and make a note down. And the main password to connect to the laptop, you need to remember, sir. Okay, that's the one thing. CyberArk, most of the people will use the CyberArk. Now, going to our session, yesterday we completed the SQL installation. Okay, now, uh, one thing we will get the doubt is, okay, now, okay, if my installation is went well, everything is fine. Okay, suddenly something happened, my installation got failed. My installation is getting failed due to whatever it may be reason. Okay, so we are not discussing the reasons first. So let's discuss something else. Now you are installing you are trying to install the SQL Server. You got a new build request and you went to the server. You verified everything is fine. CPU, memory, disk, setup file, everything is fine. Okay. Now you started installing the SQL Server. On suddenly your installation is getting failed. From SQL Server 2012, sir, maximum to maximum, Microsoft awarded failing the SQL services until unless maybe we not properly configure or due to some issues your installation will get failed. Now, forget about what scenarios will get it that we'll discuss in advanced level. Now will discuss only if your installation. This is also one of the topmost interview question. You are installing the SQL Server and your installation get failed. Okay, how you will troubleshoot? So I'm also asking same question. If you are installing SQL Server, installation got failed. What are the checks you will do, sir? Anyone?
Permissions.
Forget about why installation is getting failed. Okay, we will discuss in advanced level why our installation is getting failed. Today, where you will go on, what checks you will do, sir. Okay, you need to get that information, right? Maybe my installation getting failed due to permissions. Maybe my installation getting failed due to wrong bit you copied, or you not properly copied the ISO file. Okay, maybe antivirus is blocking. Something is happened. Okay, something is happened. Maybe some files are missing, some DLL, some exe files are missing internally. Okay, so maybe operating system is not properly configured. Okay, it can be any reason, sir. For example, or someone already installed the SQL Server, but they not properly uninstalled the SQL Server, and now you are trying to install the SQL Server. That old installation is blocking the new installation. It can be any reasons. Forget about reasons, okay? Now let's concentrate where you will go and check to see why my installation getting failed.
Maybe event where
Okay, one is, so you are saying that event here, okay?
A log file in C drive or in E drive where we are trying to install.
Sorry, ma'am.
Log file will be generated, right? Error log file. So in C drive,
Error error log file. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Do you remember any name? That name, error log file name, somehow? Okay. Uh, yeah. See, firstly, once your installation is
uh,
yeah. Sorry. Yes.
configuration.ini file will be there, I think. We can check that.
That is different, sir. That file we'll use to perform the installation. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think
Good.
there is a installation. I mean, instance name with the timestamp. There is one error log somewhere. Setup.txt something.
Okay. Yeah. Good attempt. Okay. Please, sir. Please remember this one. Very important interview question. This is a basic question. Okay. Uh, while you are installing SQL Server, your installation get failed. Okay. What checks you will do and where you will check means the first thing on our mind you should get is once your installation is completed, it will generate one summary.txt file in the setup bootstrap. So if you go to the C program files, if you go to the C program files, okay, Microsoft SQL Server, and which version you install, make sure that that compatibility level, okay. So now my installation is 2019, so my compatibility is 150. You will let to know, sir, what is this compatibility level, okay. So go for 150. There is a one folder called setup bootstrap folder, setup bootstrap. Under that folder there is a folder called log. Here it will generate one a file called summary.txt. Everyone need to remember this file name, sir. Very important. So in case if something happen, your installation get failed, okay, something happen, your installation is get failed, what is the first location you will go and check means summary.txt, which is available in the, don't tell C program files Microsoft 150 setup bootstrap that location to the interview. Tell that, okay, we will go to the binary file location. This is the binary file location, right? Binary file location, setup bootstrap, log. Under the log, it will generate the file called summary.txt. This is the file first I will look into to verify why my SQL installation got failed. Clear, everyone? No? Yes? This is the file, sir. This is the file. First, you need to remember summary.txt. Summary.txt. In this file, you will get to know why your SQL installation got failed. This is the first location. Okay, everyone need to remember. In this same, okay, again there are multiple log folders will be available. Log folders are available. You can go here, sir. You will find detail.txt. You can find detail.txt. This is our second location. So one is summary.txt. Okay, first we'll go and verify in the summary.txt why my installation is getting failed in the summary.txt. Later on, okay, if I am unable to get the much information in the summary.txt, I will go to the detail.txt. Everything it will write in the detail.txt why your SQL installation is getting failed. So whenever you are troubleshooting, okay, read from the bottom, sir. Read from the bottom, not from the top, okay? Read from the bottom when you are trying to read the detail.txt. Read from the bottom, okay? You will get to know why your installation got failed. So some of the keywords means, so for example, here I will tell, okay, denied, denied, okay, missing, 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 okay, access, access, okay. So search for this kind of keywords, whether you will find anything called missing, or you can find do not exit, do not, okay, like this kind of keywords, okay, you will get to know if something is missing, something any denied, okay. Uh, if you search this one, because it's easy only. You when you start reading from the bottom, it's very easy. If you go here, okay, try to read, okay, nothing is there, nothing is there, nothing is there. It will write the information here, okay, okay, something is available here, okay, oh, okay, something is missing here. So whenever you start reading the detail.txt, try to read from the bottom, okay, and use some keyword, okay, keyword which will help us a lot when you are troubleshooting installation is getting failed. Okay. First thing is summary.txt. First thing is summary.txt, sir, which is available in the setup bootstrap. That's the one file. One more file is same folder. We have multiple log folders, sir. In recent log folder, it will write detail.txt. This is our second location. rather than you go into, I'm not saying that you should not go to the event to your log as well. You can go to the event to your log as well, but better first try to read the summary.txt, detail.txt. Okay, this is the two location. Is it clear, everyone? Summary.txt, detail.txt. No? Yes?
Yeah, Subbu.
Yeah, Subbu.
This is very, very important point, sir. You need to remember these 2 points. Okay, don't tell exact path, sir, when someone is asking interview questions. Tell them in the binary file location. There is a folder called setup bootstrap. Under the setup bootstrap, there is a folder called log. Under log, we can find summary.txt. On the same folder, we have subfolders where we can find the detail.txt. First, I will go to the summary.txt and detail.txt to verify why my installation got failed. Yep. Now, apart from this, is there any location, other location you will look means? Okay. Now, when you are installing SQL Server, not only SQL Server, I'm not sure how many people knows, not only SQL Server, when you are installing any products, if you go to the temp folder, okay, if you go to the temp folder, temp percentage temp folder, okay, it will write the log information, sir. Okay, it will create one folder. So, for example, instead of that, just let's go for only temp, sir. Temp. Okay, it will write the log information here. It will create one folder, SQL related stuff. It will create one folder, okay, called SQL related folder. In that folder, it will write the log. Okay, it will write the log. This is also one location where we'll write. So, for example, you are installing SSMS. Oh, I forgot to show you how to install SSMS, right? Okay, after this we'll discuss. Okay, see, for example, you are installing SSMS and our SSMS is getting failed. Okay, now you don't know where I need to go and verify why my SSMS is getting failed, right? That time also, go to the temp. It will create one folder called, okay, SQL SSMS kind of folder. If you open that folder, there will be log. When you just start reading that log, you will get to know why your SSMS, why your SQL got failed. So this is our third location. One is summary.txt, one is detail.txt, one is under temp folder. There will be SQL will write, Microsoft will write the information not only for SSMS, not only for SQL Server, sir. Whatever the products you are using, for that product, it will write some information in the temp folder. So if you want troubleshoot, you will open the temp folder. You will see that time you will see one folder where you can get the log as well. This is our third location. And fourth location, everyone knows, event your logs. So when you go to you can open the event your logs, event your application logs, event your system logs. Let's see whether we can find any information here. You can go here. You can use some filter. You will get to know, sir, all this stuff in the coming sessions. Okay, warning, verbose, errors, and what you can also pass some events. I will share you what are the important events. You need to make a note down, because on or suddenly you will get the tickets in real world, right? So suddenly you got the ticket, my SQL is unhealthy, my cluster is unhealthy. That time, if you go and read the error log, event your logs, it's very difficult, right? When I will pass you some events IDs, I will tell you some events ID. If you pass that events ID, and if you just click on filter, it will display whether the failure is happened due to restart, server got restarted, okay, or something happened to SQL. It will provide you some sort of information here, sir. You will get to know easily. Okay, so try to read summary.txt, try to read detail.txt, go to the temp folder. On the temp folder, you will see the SQL related log information. Along with, you need to go to the event your logs. Make sense? No? Yes, everyone?
Yeah, Subbu.
In
Yes.
which scenarios it will fail, that we'll discuss in advanced level, sir. Okay. If I tell now, definitely no use. Okay. When we are discussing all the troubleshooting, right? That time I will also show you couple of things. Will make some interesting points so that you can note down the points. That will help us a lot when you are troubleshooting in real world. Clear? These are the 4 different location majorly you need to look into, and this is one of the most important interview question as well. In case your installation is getting failed, where you will look into. Remember, sir, summary.txt. Please, sir, very, very important. Okay. Very, very important. You need to remember summary.txt. You need to remember detail.txt. These two are very, very important, sir. Questions? Okay. Now, this is one thing, sir. Remember now, we'll again talk in the advanced level. I don't want to repeat multiple times. Okay. This is the first thing I wanted to cover. Second thing is, so yesterday we completed the installation. Yesterday we done the installation, sir. Now we wanted to connect to the SQL Server, right? We wanted to connect to the SQL Server. By default, what Microsoft done means, okay, Microsoft provided a tool to connect. Like, so for example, if you go for PostgreSQL, pgAdmin, if you go for Oracle, Toad, Putty, SQL Plus, okay, if you go for MySQL, Workbench, okay, if you go for SQL Server, there is one tool called, okay, SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS download. If you search for SSMS download also, you will get SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, this is the tool where Microsoft provided. You can go and install the SQL Server. You can go and install SSMS on your laptop, and you can access SQL, Azure SQL Database, Azure Managed Instance, Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Analytics Endpoints with Microsoft Fabric, and Warehouse in Microsoft Fabric. Now, Fabric is the game changer after the Synapse, sir. Okay. We think that earlier Data Factory is a game changer. Later on, Microsoft came up with the Azure Synapse. Later on, again, Microsoft came up with the concept called Fabric. Now, most of the people are interested to work in the Azure Fabric, Microsoft Fabric. Okay, so these are all the services where you can access using SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio. This is a common tool, sir. Most familiarized tool we'll use to connect to the SQL Server. Nothing you need to do. Open this, just search for SSMS download. Just search for SSMS download. Go to the first Microsoft block. This is a Microsoft block. Okay. Just click on here, sir. It will try to download. It will try to download. Once it is download, you need to click on install, sir. Next. Already in my laptop, SSMS is installed, sir. You can just click on next. It will just build one set of file apart from nothing else it will do. Okay. And you need to just click on next. Once you open the setup file. Okay, let me do it, sir. No worries. Okay, just click on next. It will try to install, and it will try to, you can open the SQL Server Management Studio. Earlier, if you go to the run command, we used to search SSMS, okay, till SQL Server 2016, means below SSMS. Till SQL Server below SSMS, SQL Server 2016 below SSMS. When you go to the run, when you search for SSMS, the shortcut is opening, sir. Now, latest versions, SSMS shortcut is not opening. What you need to do, right? Click here and search for SSMS. That's it. Both are same. Instead of go to the run and type SSMS, click on enter. Now what you are going for, go to the search and search for SSMS. Search for SSMS. Make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now it will open the SSMS. Now, once you open the SSMS, this is how it looks like, sir. You can close this. This is how SSMS look like. Most of the people will familiarize with SSMS because this is the tool throughout our lifespan we will use it. So click on connect. or you can click on connect drop down. You can go to the database engine, analysis service, integration service, reporting services, Azure storage account, Azure SSIS integration runtime. You can connect these many, sir. Earlier, there is no Azure storage and Azure SSIS integration runtime. Now, at least Microsoft added to the SSMS as well. You can connect to Azure storage account. You can also connect to the Azure SSIS integration runtime as well using SQL Server Management Studio. Earlier, we are having only these four, sir: database engine, analysis service, reporting service, integration service. Now you need to majorly we will connect to the database engine as everyone knows. Okay. Now I connect to the database engine. Now I don't know how many instances are available in my laptop, my server. Drop down, go to the browse. Don't go for the network server, sir. It will take longer time. Okay. Go to the local server. I'm in local server, right? I wanted to verify how many instance has been installed in my laptop. Then expand. You will see only one instance. Okay. You will try to click here, click on here. As of now, by default, you will connect to the Windows login, right? So you remember when yesterday we installed the SQL Server, we added the current user. When you add current user, whatever the login you connect to your operating system, same login it will use to connect to the SQL Server as well. And I don't want to connect to the Windows login, sir. I wanted to connect to the SQL login. See, you can connect using different credentials. You can connect to the Windows login. You can connect to the SQL Server login. You can connect to the Entra ID integrated, Entra ID password, Entra ID MFA. We are going to discuss all this stuff in Azure when we are discussing cloud. We'll discuss about that Entra ID, all the stuff, sir. I will also show you how to connect to the multi-factor authentication. How to connect SQL Server using multi-factor authentication. As of now, forget about this all stuff, sir. Focus only these two. Okay. If you wanted to connect to the Windows login, you can connect to the Windows login. I don't want to connect to Windows login, Subbu. I wanted to connect to the SQL login. You already created a S by default when you enable mixed mode. When you installing SQL Server, if you enable the mixed mode, SA password you already set it right, sir. Pass the same password, provide the SA as a login, and provide the password. Oh, sorry. What password I set it? I think 123. Oh, yeah. See, sir, here, once it connected, okay, it connected, sir. I can also connect to the Windows login as well. See, in single SSMS, you can connect multiple instance. Single instance you can connect, multiple instance you can connect, single instance with multiple users also you can connect. See, this instance, both are same only. One instance only, sir. One I connected using SA, one I connected using Windows. So you can connect multiple instance in SSMS, and if you don't want, you can just disconnect. You can just disconnect. Yes.
Database should be same, Subbu.
Instance is same, sir. Everything is same. Just logins are different. Connections are different, but everything is same, right? Because that is only one instance. For example, this you connected. Now I connected with my login. Okay. Both instances are same. You are doing on that instance only. I'm also doing on that instance only, but two different users, two different authentications.
Okay.
This is the first thing, sir, you need to remember. You will connect using SQL Server authentication. You will connect using Microsoft Entra MFA. You can connect Microsoft Entra passwords. You can connect Microsoft Entra integrated. In real world, you will connect in different authentications when you especially go for cloud. When you go for strictly for on-prem, mostly we'll use the Windows login and we'll go for the SQL authentication. As of now, just focus only these two, sir. Later on, we'll go for other techniques as well. Now, once I connected to the instance, okay, this is how my instance looks like. Okay, this is how my instance look like. If you wanted to refresh, you can refresh. See, sir, once you connect to the instance, it will show you the build number. It will show you the build number. So For you, sir, you need to remember one block. Okay, let me provide you SQL Server build.blogspot.com. Just remember this block, sir. Okay, very very important block. You can make a bookmark, or you can remember this block, sir. SQL Server build.blogspot.com. Okay, even if you not remember SQL Server build. So, for example, when you search for SQL Server build, also you will get the first thing SQL Server build.blogspot.com only. So this will help you a lot, sir, when you are applying the. Hey, come on here. Where it went? Okay, this will help you a lot about all the versions. Okay, about all the versions. Hey, come on, too many blocks. Okay, about all the versions. So SQL Server 2022, the build will start with 16. Okay, 2019 it will start with 15. 2017 it will start with 14. 16, 13 it will start. 14, 12 it will start. Okay, 12 it will start with 11. 2008 R2, 2008 sir, both it will start 50 only. But what is the difference mean? 2008 will start with 10.0. Okay, 2008 R2 start with 10.50. Whenever you see 10.50, okay, this is 2008 R2. Whenever you see 10.0, okay, this is our 2008. And 2005 starts with 9. 2000 2000 starts with 8. At least remember from 2000, sir. Okay. 8 for 2000, 9 for 2005, 10 for 2008 and 2008 R2, 11 for 12, 12 for 14, 13 for 16, 14 for 17, 15 for 19, 16 for 2022. Once you connect to the SQL Server, whenever you see the bill number 15, okay, 15 means 2019, 16 means 2022, okay, 13 means 2016, 10 means 10.0 means 2008, 10.50 means 2008 R2. So whenever you see this bill number, you need to easily remember, sir. Okay, just practice for a minute. Okay, what is the versions? Remember from 2000, sir. Everyone, we don't want below 2000. At least remember, because rare 0.00 not 1%, you may also get a chance to work with the 2000 server even we are in the 2024. Okay, 3 years ago I used to support for 2000 as well. 2005 I supported, 2008 8 R2 supported. 3.5 years ago. Okay, still maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe you may also get a chance to work with the 2000. Very complex, sir, 2000. Because there is no concept called SSMS. Okay, it's something different. 2000. It's quite different, sir. 2000. But 2005 onwards, no problem. Yeah. So remember this bill number, sir, and remember this block. This block will help us a lot when you are applying the service patches. Okay. So if you click here, you will get to know what are the Microsoft release the patches. Okay. What was the patch Microsoft released, all the stuff. By default, Microsoft will release RTM version, sir, release time management. By default, Microsoft will release RTM version. Okay, later on, Microsoft is going to release the service patches, cumulative update, hotfix, okay, hotfix, service patch, and security patches. So 4 different patches Microsoft is going to release after RTM version. First, Microsoft will release the RTM version. Later on, Microsoft will release the service patch. No more, sir. Microsoft completely stopped the service patch. What do you mean by service patch? What do you mean by cumulative update? So we are going to take a separate session on this patching, okay? Because this is one of the most important activity for every DBS. For every DBS, patching is the one of the most important activity. And nowadays, you are also getting to apply the patch to the Windows Server as well. Okay, how to apply the patch to the Windows Server? How to apply the patch to the SQL Server? What are the challenges we'll face? So, for example, you don't have internet connection. How you'll apply the patch to the patch without internet connection, where you don't have internet connection? All this stuff we are going to discuss in the patching session, sir. As of now, no need to worry. Just remember this block, SQL Server build.blogspot.com. Okay, please, sir, make a note down. The people who are already working also, most of the people not remembering this block, but everyone, you need to remember this block, sir. It will help us a lot. Okay, when you wanted to going for the patches and you wanted to see their build numbers, their KB documents, everything Microsoft integrated here, sir. Clear? No? So whenever you open SSMS, you will see the instance name, you will see the build number. You no need to remember 15.0.4381821.1. You no need to remember, sir. Remember only first digit, so that you can easily get to know, okay, this is my SQL Server 2016, 2017, 2019, 2012, 2008, 2008, 2005. Okay. Later on, we can get the information by running simple select statement, select @ version. Okay, if you run this one, you will get to know a complete information about your SQL Server. Microsoft SQL 2019 RTM CU27 GDR security patch is also updated, and it is a Microsoft Corporation Enterprise Evaluation Edition with home Windows 10 home single language. So you will get to know the information. You will get to know information when you run select @ version. The simple command. There are other commands also where you will run. You will get more information, but this is a very simple command where you will get the information about your SQL. Even you can right click here, go to the properties. You will get to know here what is your instance name, what is your product, what is your operating system, what is the platform also you will get here. Here also you can see the same information when you right click and go to the properties. Okay, now we are having a number of properties are here. Memory, you can configure memory, processors. When you go for processors, again, affinity mask, IO affinity mask, processor affinity mask, securities, okay, connections, database settings, advanced, we are having couple of things which we need to discuss. Okay, permissions. Let's see, going forward, sir, one by one slowly. Okay, each and every maximum, what are the properties which will help us a lot when you are working on real world? All the properties, we will try to explain it. Okay, now one more thing, sir, you need to remember here. See, once I connect to the instance, okay, you can minimize if you want. Okay, for example, I am not working with that instance. Maybe after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I need to connect to that instance once again. Instead of disconnecting, again connecting, disconnecting, again connecting, you can connect and you can minimize. And one more thing, sir, once you open any query window, so for example, yeah, let's close, sir. Okay, once I connect to the instance, I want to run something, sir. I wanted to run something. So what you can do means click on that instance, go to the new query window. It will open a new query window, one query window, sir. You can do whatever you want, but please be careful when you are connecting to the multiple instance. When you are connecting to the multiple instance here, please be careful. This query window is belong to which instance, which database. Here you will see, sir. Okay, here you will see which instance, which instance, and which database, and which user you connected. It will display here, sir. Very, very important. Here also you will see the database name. Here also you will see the database name. So please be careful when you are connecting multiple instance here. If you connected multiple instance here and you open the query window, please be aware that under which instance this query window has been opened, on which database this currently the window is available, and whatever you are making the changes, that will runs under this instance, this database. So please be aware, sir. Careful. Okay, when you are connecting multiple instance here, and when you open multiple query windows also, you can open multiple query windows. You can open multiple query windows. Like this, you can open multiple query windows, sir. You can open n number of query windows here. And if you drop down here, you will see these many query windows has been opened currently. This many query windows has been opened currently. This is also one very important, sir. And for example, you wanted to run, so for example, select, okay, star from, and you wanted to run something here, sir. You can make two screens here, okay. So you can do something here, okay, and here also you are able to see the information. Whatever you are doing here, you can see the information here. Okay, dual screen kind of stuff. Okay, if you want dual screen, you can make dual screen, sir. If you don't want, run it single screen only, sir. Okay, I mean to say I never use the dual screen. Okay, but there is an option if you wanted to go for dual screen. Yes, sir, you can open the dual screen in the single SSMS. And what else? I can close all that one shot, I think so. Okay, let it be, sir. Okay, let it be. Now, what else next I need to teach you? Okay, for example, sir, I wanted to make these two screens side by side. Okay, side by side. So right click here. Okay, click on horizontal or click on vertical. Okay, now this window will become the side by side. Okay, now you can run one query here where in the different instance, different database. You can run one more query here, different instance, different database, and you can monitor this one, you can monitor this one side by side. You can also do this, sir, if you want. You can also do this one. So you can play with SSMS, sir. That's what I can say. Just nothing you need to do. Go to here, download SSMS. Once you download SSMS, open the SSMS and click on next. It will try to install, sir. Apart from nothing else it will do. See, sir, it will been already installed. It is asking for repair. So once you open this setup file, it will ask you to install. That's it. Just click on install. It will try to install it. Apart from nothing else it will do, sir. Once you install, you will get to know this SSMS. So you can connect here, or you can connect here, you can close here. And I don't want this instance. Close. No, I don't want save anything. Close it. I can close it. Okay. Clear? Not clear, everyone? Okay. And one more thing, sir. Now, being we are in the starting phase. Okay. Being we are in the starting phase, everyone try to download Azure Data Studio as well. Okay. Download. Okay. Everyone try to download Azure Data Studio as well. Okay. This is also tools are now it is widely using. Okay. But try to encourage now onwards, being you are starting your journey, right? Okay. You can go here. You can just search for download, install Azure Data Studio. And which version? I'm in the Windows. Okay. I need user install user G5. You can go here or you can directly go here, sir. If you click here, it will try to download. Click on next, it will install. It will install. If you just click on here, it will try to download the setup file. And you need to just click on install. It will install the Azure Data Studio as well. This is how your Azure Data Studio looks like, sir. Okay, this is how your Azure Data Studio looks like when you open the Azure Data Studio. Now you need to make the connection, right? You can just press here, sir, new connection, and you need to choose SQL Server. You need to pass the server name. Being it is a default instance, I can connect using dot. You no need to provide the server name, sir. You no need to provide the server name. You can directly connect with the dot. And I am connecting Windows authentication only. I no need to connect to the database encryption. Forget about all the stuff. Just choose MS SQL Server, choose Windows authentication, provide the dot and click on connect. Okay. The target principal name is incorrect. Why? Oh, encryption. I don't want encryption. Sorry. Let's go for encryption. Disable, sir. Encryption to optional. Click on connect. Now see, you make the connection. Here also you will see. Maybe you can't see couple of things here because I added the extension. Maybe you can't see a couple of things, but this will looks like a SSMS also, sir. And mostly why you were telling this Subbu to install Data Studio as well means you can do lot of wonders with the Data Studio, sir, using JSON code. If you know the JSON code, if you learn the JSON code, you can do lot many things using Azure Data Studio, not with SSMS. Okay, not with SSMS, but you can do many things with the Azure Data Studio if you know the JSON code. So here also you can right click here, you can open the new query window, and here also you can run select @ version and run the query. You will get the a clear information. You will get the a clear information here. So more graphical user interface, sir. More graphical user interface using Azure Data Studio. Try to use from now onwards Azure Data Studio so that till our course completed, right, you will gain more knowledge. Okay? Not okay, everyone? This is also Microsoft tool, sir. It's not a wrong. Okay, you can use this tool which will help us a lot. More graphical user interface, sir, this tool is. I'm planning to take 3 to 4 sessions on Azure Data Studio, publicly. Once I take the session, you can gain some more knowledge on Azure Data Studio, sir.
Is there a execution plan viewer here?
Everything, sir. Everything you can see. Yeah. Microsoft is enhancing lot, Vijay, Azure Data Studio. Okay. Even we will drive the migration. We will drive the migration using Azure Data Studio only. Okay. When we are going for migration training, right? That time I will drive the migration using Azure Data Studio. This is the best technique where you gain lot of knowledge. Yep. No? Yes? Everyone? So, how to install SSMS, how to connect SSMS, how to install Azure Data Studio, how to connect to the Azure Data Studio. Okay, you may get, sir, you may get 4 to 5 sessions on Azure Data Studio, where you can learn little bit more about Azure Data Studio, what we can do with the Azure Data Studio. Yeah, question. Someone is asking question.
So one question. Let's say my SSMS is installed on my local desktop, okay, my local laptop, and the database is in on some VM or Windows server, which is hosted on some server, okay. Now to that Windows VM where database is hosted, right, or where database is installed, I don't have any Windows account. So then I cannot use Windows authentication, right, to connect. I need
No,
to have Windows account on the server where database is running.
it's not like that, sir. No.
Okay.
You already having an instance. Okay. You already having an instance. In that instance, your login is already available. Okay. But what in your local laptop, see, means your client local system, you are using different credentials, right? They need to establish the connection, sir. If they are not establishing the connection, you can't connect your SQL server remotely. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So they will enable the connections remotely, sir. So for example, this is my hypervisor. Assume, sir, this is my hypervisor. Can I connect hypervisor instance in my local instance? Yes, I can connect.
Okay.
There it's a different login. Here it is a different login. So can I connect? Yes, sir. That will enable. I will show you, sir, practically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got that.
Yeah. We can connect. So try to use Azure Data Studio as well, sir. On your laptops, don't forget to install the Data Studio as well today. Okay? Clear? Not clear, everyone? So along with SSMS, go and install the Azure Data Studio as well. Make that is also one of the habit. That's what about the tools, sir. Couple of properties I will discuss, like when you go to the tools, when you go to the options, there are a couple of things where we wanted to know. I will get back to you slowly one by one, sir. If you go to the query execution, if you go to the SQL, if you go to the advanced, there are a lot of things are there. So we'll discuss slowly one by one when you go for upcoming sessions. We'll get back to all this stuff, sir. No worries, okay? And if you go to the edit, so one more thing, sir. By mistakenly, I closed this one. Okay, so for example, I close this SSMS, sir. It will take a lot of time, so I need to close it. Okay, again I open. Okay, let it be open, sir. Okay, I connect to the SSMS. By mistakenly, I close this window. By mistakenly, sir. Now you will search where is. No need, sir. Go to the view. Okay, click on F8. Sir, you can remember the shortcuts, or you don't want to remember the shortcuts, is difficult, Subbu. Go to the view, click on Object Explorer. You will get the Object Explorer, sir. If you close this window also, no problem. You will get the Object Explorer from the view. There are a couple of things where we need to discuss here also. Registry servers, okay, and SQL CMD. We'll get to know, sir, slowly one by one. So for example, if you are having multiple scripts, you created one folder and your folder contained multiple scripts and you want to drag and drop all the scripts to see, then you can go for the Solution Explorer. You can go for the Solution Explorer as well. So you can do lot many things SSMS, sir, but most of the time we will open this SSMS in real world because we are not a developer, right? We are a DBS. We don't need any Solution Explorer, all the stuff, sir. We'll connect to the instance. We'll identify. We'll see what is the issue, why we connect to the instance, what is the issue, for what issue you connected. That issue will focus, and will once it is done, we'll disconnect and we'll log out from the server. Log out from the server. But going forward, we'll let you know, sir, one by one, slowly. So this is about Data Studio. And again, sir, I told you, right, you will get 4 to 5 sessions on Azure Data Studio. Okay. Please wait, sir. You will get, along with the free sessions, you will get this also 4 to 5 sessions. You can go and find the recordings, what is the thing I can do in the Azure Data Studio.
Subbu, what if if we forget the password of the SQL Server authentication?
Oh yeah, we'll discuss, sir, this one. Yeah, there is a security. I'm not discussing anything. We'll go in a sequence order, so this you will get to know. Okay, so what you mean to say? So for example, I am trying to connect to the SQL Server and I am passing this one. I'm getting the login failed error, one common error, 108.456 error.
Same I'm getting.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll discuss all this stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, this is one thing, sir, everyone wants to know. Now, one more thing is, okay, minimize this one. Now go to the configuration manager. Okay, once you install the SQL Server, you will find the configuration manager. Just open the configuration manager. Here you will see a lot of stuff, sir. Okay, when you go for click on SQL services, you will see what are the SQL services currently running in this VM, in this instance currently running, and the network configuration 32-bit, network client tool 32-bit. This is 64-bit, sir. If we go to the SQL Server network configuration, network communication, sir, and this is our client tools, native client tools. Okay, if you go to the protocols, you will see the shared memory, named pipes, TCP/IP. You remember, all are very important. Okay, all are very important. So for example, if I go to the TCP/IP property, if I go to the IP, here you will see what is the default port number SQL Server is listening. Okay, 1433. Can I change this port number? Yes, sir, you can change the port number. Like I don't want this port number, I want, okay, different port number. Can I change it? Yes, sir, you can change for all. I no need to go for individually. Okay, no need to go for individually. I want to change the port number for all IPs. Okay, then I can go for this one and I can click OK, click apply. Okay, click OK, and I need to restart the SQL services once because you've done some configuration changes, right? You need to restart the SQL services one. Can I change the port number? Yes, sir, you can change the port number. Okay, I don't want default port number. I want my unique port number. Can I change it? Yes, you can change the default port number. You can change the default port number. Where I can see default port number means if you open configuration manager, go to the TCP/IP protocol, you can see it, or you can also try to read the error log. You can also try to read the error log. You can also try to read the error log, sir. From error log also, you can get the information. Slowly, no worries, sir. I can't told everything right away. You will get to know all this, most of the things in the troubleshooting, because I will make some changes here, and I won't tell you, but I will make some changes here, and I will ask you how you will troubleshoot. Okay, if you are not able to connect to the SQL server, if AZ is not doing failovers, I will done some changes here. That time you will get familiarized, sir. No worries. Oh, why Subbu is not saying many things here? You will get to know slowly one by one. But configuration manager is also one of the parameter where you need to look into, sir. What services are running? Okay, what services are running, and also you can set the alias names. So I don't want this name, sir. I wanted to set some alias name. You can also go and set the alias name. How to set the alias name? All the stuff also you will get to know. Okay, you can do many things, sir. When in the configuration manager, I will reveal when we are troubleshooting. Okay, real world demos. Okay, so that you will get to know. Okay, but we won't do all those things in real world. But to project you the kind of real world experience, we'll make something in this configuration manager, and I will ask you how you will troubleshoot. How many people can identify? Can you go to the configuration manager? Can you check something in the configuration manager whether you have changed anything? Okay, not okay, sir. So I can't reveal couple of things. I will reveal only when we are discussing troubleshooting. Does it make sense, everyone? No? Yes? Yeah. So, and one more things are very important. Sir, whenever you install the SQL Server, when you are installing SQL Server, the major component is database engine. That is what I explained. So when you install database engine, by default, you will get these two services. Okay? By default, you will get these two service. SQL Server service, SQL Agent service. So once you install the database engine, by default, the database engine get two service. One is SQL Server service, SQL Agent service. So this SQL Server service is completely this database engine. This database engine is completely rely on this service. If this service goes down, your database engine goes down, sir. See, if I stop this service, okay, now complete your database engine goes down. You can't do anything. No one can do anything, sir. Okay, no one can do anything if your database engine goes down. If SQL services goes down, database engine is completely down, sir. Whatever the data, whatever is everything is nowhere it will go, but you can't access, you can't do anything, sir. See, when I'm trying to connect, okay, it won't connect to the SQL server because this entire database engine is rely on the SQL Server service. If something happened to the SQL Server service, entire your database engine goes down. Okay. Clear? Not clear? Yeah, that's the first thing, sir. You need to make a note down. One more is.
So how about the agent?
Yeah, that's what, sir. Yeah. So one second, let it be start. Once it started, sir, now you can connect to the database engine. Now there is a service called SQL Server Agent. Let's refresh. Agent went down, so let's start the agent. Okay. So if agent goes down, you can connect to the database engine, sir. You can connect to the database engine. See, agent is down, but you connect to the database engine. Only SQL Server Agent will goes down, sir. Only SQL Server Agent goes down. Okay. Means automation will be completely down, sir. Whatever the jobs, whatever the alerts, whatever the jobs you created, whatever the alerts, operators, everything will be down. You can't do any automation, sir. If SQL Server agent goes down, complete automation will be down, sir. But you can connect to the SQL Server. You can perform whatever the business operation you can do it, sir. But only the automation related jobs will be down completely. All your automation jobs will down completely if something happened to the SQL Server agent. If something happened to SQL Server agent, complete your automation will be down, sir, but nothing will happen to the database engine. Got it?
It is just like for example, to give an analogy, it's like a scheduler. If scheduler goes down,
Yes,
then
scheduler
nothing
is
is
kind
scheduled.
of automation, sir. Yes,
Okay,
like
okay.
a kind of scheduler means we are going to create the jobs, alerts,
Hmm.
operators, all the stuff, right? Everything will be down and nothing.
Exactly.
Apart from that, you can access the instance, you can access the databases, you can do whatever you want, sir, except this
Okay.
automation will be down.
Okay.
Subbu, there is an error log inside the agent, right? So
This is
if there is a
agent error log. Okay, there are two error logs, sir. One is agent error log, one is the
okay,
SQL error log. Okay, you go to the management, you will also see the error log.
okay,
There will be two things.
okay.
Yeah. That's the one thing, sir. So configuration manager is also very important. Going forward, you will learn one by one, sir. Slowly, you will get to know. You will get to know one by one slowly, sir. No problem. Okay. Even I tell everything now also, it's difficult to digest. Okay. The people who are first time listening, we'll go slowly one by one. That point I need to explain next. Let's go to here, sir. Now you remember, yeah, let's go for this one, sir. Anyhow, I'm in the same page. Now, so these are all the services or belongs to us. Okay. Now you understand, right? When you install database engine, you will get by default two service. One is the SQL Server service, SQL Agent service. Your complete database engine is rely on the SQL Server service. Okay. And your agent is nothing but automation purpose, sir. For automation purpose, there is a concept called agent. So when you install analysis service, you will get the analysis service. When you install integration service, you will get the integration service. When you install Power BI service, you will get the Power BI service. When you install full text catalog, you will get the full text catalog service, sir. These are all the services when you install a product feature. Okay, integration service, nothing but SSIS, sir. Integration service is nothing but SSIS. Integration service is nothing but SSIS. Analysis service is one and only one service or Microsoft is offering. Okay, even when you go for SAP, when you go for Oracle apps, if you go for ERP technologies, SAP, Oracle apps, they are not providing the analysis services, sir. Microsoft is providing a service, separate service called analysis service, where because you need to analyze your data, sir. Analyzing is not that much easy, right? You will have massive amount of data, and that you need to collect the data. You need to analyze, right? How they are doing in the backend means they are getting the data, they are moving into the form of cubes. They are designing the cubes to read the data, to analyze the data in the form of cubes, basically cubes. So it will improve the performance, or basically when you compare with the traditional approach. So analysis service, integration service is nothing but data warehouse tools, sir. If you know anyone knows about Informatica, data stays. So how Informatica will work, how Azure Data Factory will work, how Azure Synapse will work. Okay, especially if you go for Microsoft product, SSIS is the data warehouse tool, sir. Data warehouse tool. Okay, like a kind of ETL tool. ETL, ETL tool, sir. Extract, transform, load. Okay, extract, transform, load. This is the ETL tool, sir. Integration service is the ETL tool. So in on-prem, we are calling as integration service. If you go to the cloud, we are calling as a ADF, Synapse, 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 and Fabric. Now Microsoft Fabric. All this will falls under data warehouse only, sir. Data warehouse. And reporting services, visualization tool, SSRS, Okay, Power BI, Tableau, these are all the reporting services. Tableau is a separate tool, sir, but SSRS Power BI is our tool. Okay, but mostly you will also get a chance to work with the Tableau reporting services. Okay. Yeah,
So
Pratik.
when does VSS Writer
One second, sir.
service?
Let's complete these three. Okay.
Okay.
So analysis services, integration service, reporting services will falls under MSBI technology, Microsoft Business Intelligence Technology. As a DBA, we need to support these three services. Now, apart from this, there are two more, sir. Okay, what is that? SQL Browser Service and VSS Writer Service. Okay, VSS Writer Service. Let's talk about SQL Browser Service, sir. Okay, interestingly, a little information. I written everything in the material, sir. SQL Browser Service will help us the connectivity. Basically, means if you are having multiple instance, okay. To explain you clearly, one second, sir. Let me open this one so that you can understand a little clear. Yeah, see, sir. Okay, you should see from the application point of view, not from your local laptop, sir. Okay. So, for example, this is your connection string, sir. If I copy this one, if I open the notepad, okay, if I paste here, okay, this is how your connection string looks like in real world. Okay, this is how your connection string looks like in real world. So they are going to pass the instance name, they are going to pass the port number, okay, and they are going to pass the database which they want to connect, and they are going to pass some parameter, all this stuff. Now, if you are having multiple instance, okay, so how, if you are having single instance or browser, again, one more thing, by default Microsoft is saying that as per the best practices, Microsoft is saying that you need to disable the SQL browser service as part of SQL hardening. As part of SQL hardening, Microsoft is telling you need to disable the browser service as per the best practice. Why, Subbu? Why? What this browser service is doing means, browser service is helping to make the authenticate to your SQL server in the backend, sir. Means whenever you are passing the connection string, for example, you not pass the port number, and in the instance you are having multiple instance. In server you are having multiple instance. Sir, if you are having multiple instance, every instance will listen with the different port numbers, sir. Because can I use the same port number whatever I used to this instance? Can I use the for another instance also same port number? No. Every instance is a independent. Every instance port number should be independent. In one server. Again, I am repeating. In one server, every instance is a independent, and you need to have different port numbers. For example, if you are not passing this, if you are passing connection string like this, and you are not passing any port number, okay, and if you are making a connection to the SQL server, now what SQL will do, right? SQL browser will go to the instance and identify, okay, whether this service is available or not. Yes, it is available, and it will try to allow user to authenticate to the SQL server without passing the port number. See, he not yet passed the port number, but it is allowing us to connect as per the best practice, because if you're not passing the port number and if it is allowing to connect to the SQL server, hackers can easily hack the SQL, right? Yes or no? Hackers don't know what port number SQL is listening, sir. It should not allow without port number. Now for that only, what Microsoft done, disable this one and pass the port number 1433, so that when it is trying to authenticate, it will get the instance name. It will also validate the port number. If both are okay, then it will make the connection to the SQL. Got it, sir? In a simple understanding. No? Yes? So if you want to authenticate, you need to pass the port number. Without port number, it should not authenticate. You should not authenticate to SQL server, sir. That is not a best practice. Don't practice in your local laptop, sir. Okay. So in real world, whenever application team is trying to connect to the SQL Server, they need to pass the port number. You need to provide the port number. You need to provide the port number.
Most of the cases when we are installing, it goes to dynamic port, no port allocation.
1433 is our default.
No,
Default
dynamic
14.
dynamic port. It goes blank sometime.
Oh, that's second instance. Yes, sir. You need to change it. You need to go for different port number. Sir, whole project will follow one unique port number, Vijay. Maximum. Okay, whole project. That project contains, sir, there is ICAC is one project. ICAC is one project. Okay, in that project, you are having applications like personal loan, home loan, car loan, mobile loan, okay, health insurance. These are all applications. These applications reside servers. This server resides SQL, and we are supporting here. So for all these applications, we'll follow one unique port number to avoid the confusions. Again, at least once, sir, in your overall career, I am telling, at least once, 1 year or 1.5 year, work in the banking sector if you want to become strong in security. Okay, I am also eagerly waiting. If I get a chance to work in bank, I will take that opportunity, sir. Not more than 1.5 year, 2 years. Okay, that is fine. So because once you get opportunity to work in banking sector, you will get to know lot many things on security apart from what we are learning. Because banking, insurance, passport, government related projects, more secured firewall projects, sir. Getting my point, everyone? Okay, so as per the best practices, we need to pass the port number, sir, so that we are telling that okay, my connections are a little bit more secured. Okay, so that's the reason what Microsoft is suggesting as per the best practice, disable the SQL browser service and tell to application team to pass the port number as a connection string so that it can authenticate to the SQL.
So if the browser service is down, then mandatorily we have to pass the port number.
You need to disable the browser service, sir. Forget about down or other stuff.
Okay.
You need to disable. As per the best practice, disable the browser service, sir. That's we should not run it. Because we need to secure our connections, right?
Then the port number will be compulsory thing to pass in the string.
Yes.
Okay.
So that no one can hack, right, sir?
Yeah.
Subbu, you told when database engine is installed, SQL Server Service and agent are installed, correct?
Browser will also come, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but these are two important things you need to remember. Browser is a common service, sir. Until unless someone asks, you can answer. But once you installing database engine, majorly is SQL Server Service, SQL Agent Service, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So I was thinking that the browser is only for supporting multiple instances, but when you say that it is a best practice to disable, so we can still connect the a database engine through these strings, correct, with the different port number.
Yes, sir.
So in
that
that
is
case,
the best practice actually.
Yes. So let's say the instance name is AAGLS1 slash something, and we give dynamic port, let's say 1545. So in that case, browser, if we disable also, it will connect, correct?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay.
That is the reason we are passing the port number. So if you browser service enable, you no need to pass the port number, sir. It will authenticate. Is the browser service will scan the service, will detect the service, and it will allow this connection. But we don't want that connectivity, right? We want to protect our connectivity.
Yes.
That's the reason Microsoft came up with the porting concept. Not only SQL, sir. If you go for example, Oracle, if you go for PostgreSQL, if you go for DevOps tools like Jenkins, I think Jenkins 8080 port number. I think so. Yes. So even Linux also will listen 22 port number. Windows operating system, Azure Windows operating system will 3389 port number. Okay. So connections, sir. You know about hackers. They can do whatever they want. So how you are going to protect the
Okay. Subbu, if time permits, can you please elaborate on full text filter, because this is the service which I've not
No,
worked
you will
on.
you will get the session, sir. Okay,
Okay, fine,
you will
fine.
get the session.
Because throughout my work experience, I have not worked with full text, so just briefly touch upon that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sujana, you will get that information when we are discussing cluster. Okay. I don't want to bring here. I will show you that service by default. It will install when you are going to install cluster, SQL on cluster. That time I will explain you. Okay. CAP service. Yeah. It's like a tracking information, sir. Ma'am, apart from nothing else it is doing backend. Okay. One more thing, sir. This is the one thing I wanted to tell. Okay. Now you got little understanding about the browser, sir. Why browsers are is little dangerous means if you are having multiple instance, each instance is listening different port number, right? In the same server. I'm not talking about different servers. Okay, on the same server, if you're having multiple instance, browser sir will help us a lot to make the connectivity, but that is not a best practice. We need to pass the connection string, our instance name along with the port number. This is our listener name, sir. Listener name along with the port number. Okay, so that's the reason we will disable the browser service to allow the users to make the authentication using the port number. Using the port number, they need to authenticate SQL using port number. We'll discuss rest of the things also, all this part when we are discussing always on availability group. This is related to always on availability group, sir. We'll discuss later on more details about always on availability group a lot. Now, let's back to our slide, sir. One more service called SQL full text service. Okay, I told you, right? It is also like an index only, sir. To improve the different level of indexes. If you wanted to improve that level of indexes, okay, then you need full text. Like I told you right yesterday, you have a browser. For example, you have a browser. On that browser, there is a drop-down box, and they are passing some parameter. And when they are using such kind of application, will automatically let us know, sir. Hey, I am going to perform this kind. Can you please install SQL full text catalog? Okay, can you create the indexes on that stuff? So when you perform that kind of stuff, backend SQL full text, it's like an index only. It will improve the performance of those kind of operations, sir. I will take that session also. No worries, sir. Okay, I also not get that much great opportunity to work on full text catalog, but yes, I worked twice or thrice in my overall journey. I will explain that experience to you. Most probably it will help. I feel that it will help for you as well. Okay. And finally, VSS writer. Reminder once, sir, when we are discussing advanced performance tuning. Okay, I won't forget, but reminder once. I will take 30 to 40 minutes about the VSS writer. Okay, I got a little bit great opportunity on the VSS writer when I'm supporting with Microsoft. I will share that knowledge to you. Okay, as of now, I'm just giving only glimpse of idea. Okay, on that time, I will make a note down. But in case I be missing someone take the initiate and tell that, hey Subbu, you forget VSS writer. You told that you will take 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, interesting concepts are a different troubleshooting VSS writer. Basically, if you are using any third-party tools, okay, third-party tools, and like for example, backups. For example, backups like Commvault, Symphono, Veritas.net Backup, Redgate, okay, Redgate. So if you are using any third-party tools and you wanted to make that third-party tools via third-party tools, you are taking the backups. Okay, you are thinking that okay, I'm installing the third-party tool and I am installing the agent in our SQL server. Okay, both are communicating and both are interacting each other and taking the backups. Okay, in the background, right? But one more thing, sir. For that communication, what SQL is doing, right? SQL is using VSS writer in the background. In the background, if you wanted to make the communication between third-party backup tool to the SQL server, The communication is happening via SQL Server VSS Writer. If something happened to the SQL Server VSS Writer, your third-party backup tool can't connect to the SQL and to take the backup. Sir. This is the logic. I hope you got my point, everyone. So remember me once, sir. I will show you some commands, something very interesting points. Okay. That time you can easily remember, okay, how VSS Writer is working in the background, how you need to trouble. Even sometimes we'll also troubleshoot the VSS Writer issues, sir. Okay. I will add some points later. So as of now, just remember this one. A VSS Writer is helping background if third party tool wants to connect to the SQL Server when it is taking the backup, all the stuff. So that time VSS Writer is helping a lot. As of now, just remember only this one. In advanced level, I will show you. I will spend some time, 30 to 40 minutes, about the VSS Writer, and I will share my experience, what I got in my previous. Yep, clear, everyone? This is the one thing I wanted to share, sir. One more is, yeah. So yesterday we installed. You remember we installed SQL Server, right? We installed SQL Server, and you got to know we installed lot many features along with the database engine, full text service. Okay, we installed lot many other also, data quality client tool connectivity, integration services. Oh, I shown you. Okay. 1 second, sir. 1 second. Okay, I can do one thing, sir. I think we done 2022 where you can't see most of the shared client tools. Okay, directly. What I can do means, okay, let's bring one technique, sir. I will show you right away. What technique I wanted to show you is, okay. So now, when you are installing SQL Server, sir, okay, you got a new build request. Okay. Sir, why we are discussing many times means installation is one of the major point to the DBS. It's very easy, sir. Okay, but I'm discussing multiple things, right? So you will get confused a little bit, but no worries. It's a very easy installation. Is very easy. Now, for example, there is a concept, sir, slipstream installation. There is a concept called. 1 second, sir. 1 second. Okay, yeah, back, sir. Now, for example, you are performing a new installation, sir. You got a new installation. So every new installation, what you need to do, you need to install the traditional SQL Server, along with you need to install the patches. So SQL Server build. So for example, you got a chance to install the SQL Server 2019. Okay, on so VM. On that VM, you need to install first SQL Server. Now you need to apply the latest patches as well. So as of now, we are learning phase, sir, but once you will get experience. Assume I wanted to install SQL Server along with this is our assume, sir, this is our latest patch. Okay, this is our latest patch, and you need to install these two along with our setup file. You need to install setup file. You need to install the patches as well. So what we will do, we will download everything. So you'll go to the D drive. You will download, sir. You will download SQL Server 2019 setup file. Along with you'll download the patches as well. You will download the patches as well. Now, first I need to install this one. Again, I need to install this one. Again, I need to install one more thing. Again, I need to install one more thing. Assume you want to perform 4 installations. Assume, sir, 4 installations in 1 hour only. 1 hour only again. It's very difficult, right? After this installation, again, I need to go here. I need to double click on next, install. After this, again, I need to open next one, click on next, install. Again, next one, click on next, install. Every time it's very difficult to install. What you can do means you can place the setup file, okay, one directory, same directory, create a folder and place all your patches, whatever patches you wanted to do it in the same folder. So for example, I wanted to do it, why I can tell this, I can show you directly, sir. Let's click on this one. Let's click on this one. Okay, let's download the patches, sir. Download the patch. Download it. No worries. The first time you are listening, okay, you will get to know all this stuff. Okay. Download. So not this one. Catalog. Download update package. Okay. Download. So let's download these two things, sir. Okay, so that you can understand easily. What I can do means I can rename to 27 patch, CU27. Okay, I don't want this patch, sir. This is an old patch. Let it be delete. And whatever I am downloading, right? Come on. Let it copy, sir. Let it be download. Meanwhile, I will go search. See, I want to perform installation. Along with I want to perform product updates also. Means cumulative updates, service patch, security patches, all that stuff simultaneously. That time I can go for the slipstream installation. Okay. So here you need to pass whatever the setup file you wanted to run. You need to go to that setup file location. 3 parameters are very important. These are the 3 parameters, sir. One is you are going to perform the install only. Okay, you are performing installation only. But here one more thing parameter you are passing additionally called update enable equal to true. Okay, whenever you wanted to go for slipstream installation, you need to pass the parameter update enabled equal to true, and you need to pass the update source. What is your update? What is your product's update? Like cumulative update, service pack, security patches, hot fixes, what you wanted to update parallelly with the installation. Parallelly with installation means along with our installation, you also need to update this one, sir, and you are letting to the SQL Server one time. So when you wanted to let them inform to SQL Server, you need to go for setup.exe, action to install, updates enable equal to true. When you pass this parameter, see sir, this will tells to the setup process to discover and include the product updates as well. It is telling about the product updates. By default, you won't see the product updates, sir, until unless you will perform this installation. Okay, and you are providing where you place that updates location. Now I placed in the 27, right, folder. Let's go for 27, sir. 27 folder. And here I place the updates. Here is my setup file location. And I am telling to the setup file, okay, there are updates. You need to perform the updates installation as well. Along with this, it will also try to update our patches along our SQL installation. I hope you got my point. You no need to go every time here, click on here, next install, click on here, next install. Automatically it will fetch the information. Automatically it will fetch the information. Hey, how long it will take here to download 1 GB, 2 GB?
This from DOS prompt we have to enter this, correct?
Yes, sir. Command prompt. I will show you. 1 second.
Okay.
Today I will stop the session at 10 o'clock, sir. I have deployment at 10:30. Okay. So if anything pending, so by tomorrow I will complete the installation, sir. I will complete how to install SQL Server using PowerShell, how to install SQL Server using command prompt, okay, using parameters. We'll discuss tomorrow, and I will complete the installation by tomorrow, sir. Make sense, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And I will also talk to some other concept tomorrow. Databases, a little bit about some other concept. Then next week on 10th, we'll go for our concept wise. Come on. It's too late. There is a website, sir, Microsoft blog. Okay. Install and configure SQL Server on Windows and command prompt. Okay. So I will share this blog tomorrow. Okay. Anyhow, we are going to discuss a while, right? So tomorrow there are lots of parameters. See, sir, there are lots of parameters here. If we wanted to go online about how to install SQL Server, okay, using command prompt, there are lots of options here where Microsoft provided. So, for example, you wanted to install database engine, you wanted to install database engine, you wanted to install Polybase service, you wanted to install analysis service, you wanted to install what components? Scroll down. File stream, you wanted to install full text service, integration service. So there are lots of parameters are here. That's whenever you get a time, not now immediately, just concentrate on the concepts are first. Whenever you get a time, you wanted to become somewhat stronger in how to install the SQL Server via command prompt. That time this block will help us lots. This block will help us out. What parameters you need to pass, what are the things you need to take in care, everything it will display, sir. This block. So tomorrow we'll do that installation as well.
This command prompt installation helps for Linux, correct?
Yes, sir. Linux is something different, okay? Linux is something different, so don't merge Linux here, okay? Now go to this path, place the file location. Now see, sir, I am placing the setup file here. Okay, I'm placing the setup file here. Two patches here, and my setup file is here, sir. I extracted this setup file. Now my setup file is currently in the E drive. So what I'm going to do, I will open the command prompt with administrator, run as administrator. Okay, run as administrator. Now I will open the administrator, sir. I will go to the E drive because my setup file in the E drive, sir. I will go to the E drive. Now nothing you need to do. Okay, nothing you need to do. You can go and copy the script. Okay, you can go and copy the script. Where is it? Yes, this up. So because E drive contains the setup file, sir, if you open it. So E drive contains setup.exe. Okay, and I am telling to SQL action install, and I am also passing the parameter updates is enabled, and where is my updates I placed. Now when I click on enter, okay, now it will open the setup file, sir. See, okay, it includes the where it is. So here it includes the SQL Server product updates. Okay, why it is showing only one update? 747. What is that? KB 747? Come on. 747. What is that? 747? 747. Oh, it is directly. I downloaded which one? What KB I downloaded? I downloaded. What is the KBs? Oh, 747 I downloaded. Shit. Oh, that's the reason. It is going for the latest patch only, sir. 747 is the latest patch. Now you are able to see the latest patch, see? Are you able to see the latest patch? So now directly it is going for the latest, sir. 747 is the latest KB. 5039. Okay, I don't want this, sir. Actually, 948, right? I downloaded 948. 948 also downloaded. Let's download this one, sir. 3317. Okay, I don't want latest. That's the reason. By wrongly I downloaded maybe. Shit. Come on, come on. So I can do one thing. 747. Let's delete this one. I don't want. Let's wait, sir, some more time. Meanwhile, sir, questions? Meanwhile, anyone?
That suppose we have CU 16 and 17. 17 is containing 16 also. That is what I understood.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Right. That's the reason I don't want latest. I want CU27 and I want SU security patch as well. That's the reason, sir. Let's cancel this one. Okay. We'll wait some more time. So let it be download. So if you want to install SQL Server, sir, again it's a traditional installation only. It is not a strange thing, sir. But you are opening the setup file from the command prompt by passing two additional parameters, sir. Okay, it's a traditional installation only. What you are doing, okay, you are running the setup file traditional only, but you are passing two parameters by letting to the setup file, letting know that. So we are having the product updates as well. Apart from nothing else, you are doing strange, sir, here. It's a traditional installation only. Got it? My point, everyone? Come on, yeah. Dun. No. Okay, done, sir. Now let's go to download. Cut this one, sir. Go here, paste here. Okay, done. Now run the same command once again, sir. Now it will open the setup file. What is product updates? Means it's directly going to the latest only. Interesting. Being there is the latest, it is going for latest patch only. Okay, interesting, sir. Okay, no problem. Then we need oh, again I got okay. 1 second. Yeah, it is going latest only, sir. Okay, let it be. Click on next. It's a traditional installation only, but we are telling, see, what you will see different, Subbu, means. Okay, I will let you know, sir. Very simple. Let's minimize this one. Once we complete this installation, automatically it will start the installing. Automatically it will start installing the patch as well, sir. You no need to explicitly go and open the patch, sir. Means after this, it will automatically get the patch file and it will try to install. Otherwise, what you need to do, you need to manually close this one, go to here, open this one, click on next, right? Instead of doing that one, it will automatically fetch that file. It will automatically fetch that file, sir. Come on, yeah. Why it is too slow? I will back in 1 minute, sir. Back, back. It's getting longer time. This much time. I think everyone checked. You got all the material right, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
we got it.
yesterday I shared one what document. Anyone started looking on that part?
Not yet, Subbu. I'll take a look and go through.
Okay. Now see, sir. Now it started working. Okay. Now click on next. Okay. Being I already having one instance, so I'm going for the new instance, sir, to install. Okay. Click on next. So you already know all this stuff. Evaluation edition. 180 days it will work. Accept the license. Then click on next. Okay. Here, see, sir. Here you will see lot of projects. Okay. Lot of futures. Okay. Whatever we are displayed here, right? So this is what I wanted to explain you, sir. Okay. Uh, data quality, client tool connectivity, client tool backend compatibility, client tool SDK, distributed replay controller, SQL Server client connectivity SDK. So these are all the shared features which is helping backend to fulfill all our requirements, sir. Okay. So if you want, so for example, okay, like same, see, when you go to the here installation, okay, when you go to the installation, what are the features you are seeing means background, they are helping lots, sir. Okay, I will let you know once. Let's start the installation. Okay, I don't want full text. I want data quality service. I don't want analysis service as well. Click. If you want to change, you can change it, sir. Otherwise, go for normal installation. Okay. Here, one thing, sir, you need to remember now. Being there is already default instance, you need to go for named instance. I am going for named instance as a dev instance. This I am choosing as a dev instance. Okay. Then click on next. If you're first time installing, you will go for default instance. Next time you are installing, you can go for prod, dev, UAT, and you can set it to automatic. And my username is .urSSU, and the password. Let's provide the password, sir. ./urSSU. Okay, click on next. I am not going for collation. Yesterday we already discussed all that. Just you need to click on add current user. Whatever the login I connected, it will pick the same login. If you wanted to change the location, you can change the location. If you wanted to set the temp, we'll discuss slowly one by one all the concepts. No need to do anything. Go for default option. Let's click on next. Okay, let's click on install. Once this installation is completed, now let's see what will happen. That's what we wanted to learn today, sir. Okay, slipstream installation is, so you are doing command prompt with the option called update with the action item called update enable, and we are passing the source as well. Okay, these are the two things. Let's see after this installation what you will see. Okay, that is what I wanted to show you, sir. Now, meanwhile, this one will also, let's go and talk this one, sir. Let it be applied. So these are all the shared features which are working background, sir. Okay, like client tool connectivity. Client tool includes so for example, if you want to authenticate the SQL Server remotely, so we will enable the OLDP providers, OLAP, ODBC connections, okay, ADO-DB, ADO-MD. So we are having a number of libraries or network libraries will enable. So if you open ODBC, I will let you know, sir, this one also when we are discussing connectivity issues. Okay, user is not able to connect, application is not able to connect to the SQL Server. That time you will get to know, sir. So by default, ODBC drivers are installed. Okay, installed. So if you want to enable OLDB, OLAP, ODBC, ADBO, okay, ADBMD plus. So background, we are thinking that, okay, we are enabling this one. Okay, this tool is helping. No, sir, background. One of the state feature which is already we installed, that is nothing but client tool connectivity. This client tool connectivity is helping lot. See, client tool includes the components of communication between your client and server, including the network libraries. Okay, your background, your client tool connectivities are helping lot to make the authentication between your source and target. These are all the tools are helping background, sir. Okay, for data cleanups. Okay, so when you go for data quality client, what do you mean by data quality client, Subbu? What do you mean by data quality client? Means background when you are cleanupping the data quality purpose. Okay, because everything you are doing modification in the buffer, right, sir? Right. So Microsoft is protecting background with the n number of features. So that's the reason we are selecting all these features whenever we are installing. Somehow background, every feature is integrating the respective work. So like client tool backward compatibility. If some tools are still using the backward compatibilities, so that client tools backward compatibility includes the components called, okay, see, sir, SQL DMO, okay, SQL DSO, okay, SQL DMO means SQL distribution management object, okay, decision support objects. So there are n number of things are back and running, right? For all this one, these are all the features are which are somewhere it is integrated, somehow it is working, sir. Somehow backend it are working. Will I need to know about this, Subbu? Means yes, sir. No need to remember all the names, but at least make a note down. Shared features are helping a lot in the background for the connectivity, for the backend connectivity, for the front end connectivity, for the database cleanup, for SDK tools. Okay. Okay, software development kit for SDK tool, it is helping. See, software development kit, it is helping in the software development kit. And for example, you are installing Visual Studio. On that Visual Studio, you are using the data tools. Even for data tools also, it is trying to helping do the connectivity, SQL connectivity SDKs. Software development kit backend, it is using to connect to the SQL Server, right? So somehow this all the services, features which are helping, somehow backend it is helping, sir. Getting my point, everyone? No? Yes? So background, all these shared features, whatever the instance feature you are installing, that you are traditionally working, sir. Traditionally working. But what do you mean by instance feature? Means somehow these instance features are helping, okay, in the form of backward compatibility, in the form of connectivity between client and server, in the form of SDKs. Okay, if you are installing software development kit, or you are installing Visual Studio and you are integrating the Visual Studio to the SDK, somehow this all the tools are helping in the background. Clear? Not clear, everyone? High level ideas are, you no need to stress your brain lot. Okay, the people who are first time listening, no need to stress lot. But At least remember couple of things. Why? What is the purpose of shared features? Means the shared features somehow working in the back end like a back end pillar, sir. Okay, to authenticate, to work with the SDKs, okay, to work with the software development kits, okay, to work with the client connectivity while you are doing some cleanup, data cleanup, while you are doing some cleanup. So background, somehow this all the features are helping a lot. Got it? No? Yes? Everyone? Are you there, sir? Online people?
Yes, yes.
So that's the reason we will select the shade feature, sir. Why means somehow backend it won't impact anything, sir. It won't impact your application. It won't impact your performance. Okay. So why we will select means background. Background. These services are helping a lot for many things. That's the reason we will install the shade features only once to enter server. So that next time whatever you are installing, it won't ask the shade features, sir. Background you already installed, right? Those shade features are working in the background process. Hey, why this much time? No space? What is any space issue? No, right? No issue. Anyone, I just wanted to let you know, sir, the people who starting the journey, right? If anyone decide to purchase the laptops, okay, purchase now, sir. On September, there in India, the people who are in India, now you will get the sales time, right? Okay. Talk to Sai. Sai will help you a lot. Which laptop, which configuration will be best if you are trying to purchase. Okay. Minimum purchase 16 GB of RAM with w- like SSD and HDD also, sir. Like 1 TB of HDD, at least 250 or 250 or 512 GB of SSDs. Okay. Uh, Minimum 8 cores. Okay. You will get very less price only now sales time, right? If anyone wants to decide to purchase, save some amount, okay? And go for the September sale to purchase the laptop. Before you purchasing, you have some doubts or queries, go and talk to Sai once he can help you, sir.
But I have 12 cores in
Sorry?
my laptop. It's a 4 core. So might be okay.
It's okay, sir. It's okay. It won't that much, but again, if you want to do decide that I wanted to purchase not immediately, sir. I am not saying not immediately. Now go and purchase immediately. If you're having laptop, normal laptop, you can survey everything, sir, except always on cluster. Okay, that you can get someone credit card and you can create the Azure platform and you can practice everything. So if you don't have laptop and your laptop is not that much very configuration, it is very slow and you wanted to practice, sir, then go for the sale time. This is the sales time where you can get, and you can also reach out to me. I will tell you when the price goes drop. You can. That's a good time to purchase the laptop. Even my laptop is also getting slow. Actually, I thought 16 GB is fine, but it's not, sir. It's getting slow. It will stuck. My laptop also. Last year only I purchased, and one of our student is in Dubai. Uh, he's his laptop, when I see his laptop configuration, I also got shocked. 2 terabytes of SSD, uh, 64 or 128 GB of RAM. He told that. Okay, I asked, is it possible? Can you find that one laptop for me as well, so that I can purchase from? It's in India. It's very costly. Somehow they are getting the laptops in Dubai a little bit cheaper, right? So anyone who is traveling from Dubai to India, we can also get the laptops from there. When you compare here, at least you can save 20 to 30,000 price.
Subbu, I'm just going through the document which you gave in the WhatsApp. Um, regarding the simple recovery model, I think some version of SQL Server supports HADR for simple recovery databases. Is that correct?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Because somewhere in always on availability, I'm not sure it is 2000.
No, sir. Wait for 10th. First concept we are discussing is a recovery model only.
Okay. Somewhere I heard, but just wanted
No,
to
sir. No, lock shipping won't supports, mirroring won't supports. Okay. Replication is not a high availability, sir, but we will tell replication because when your database in simple recovery model, I can configure replication, right, Subbu? Replication is a high availability. No, 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 no. Replication is not a high availability. Replication is a feature in SQL Server. We are having four techniques, sir. One is cluster, one is always on, one is lock shipping, one is mirroring.
Okay.
Cluster is something different, sir. Okay. Cluster is something different. You should not include here. Okay. So in simple recovery model, you can't configure any high availability techniques. Lock shipping, mirroring, always on, not compatible with the simple recovery model. That's it.
But just an information, in some cases, I have seen people changing the MSDB recovery to full. They have done the changes. So, uh, in your experience, have you done any such kind of activity, Subbu?
Full. Why? Why we need to change to full, sir? No need, I think so.
Because for integration services, right? They have done some changes in packages, so they wanted to revert back the changes. So during that course, they did the recovery model change. I read somewhere, and I was talking to my online on-site team member, so he said in that case it is possible.
So you can change the recovery model. No one will come and stop us. So see, you can change if you want. You can go and change master. You can change model. You can change MSDB. Okay, you can change it. No one will. But what is the purpose of changing is we wanted to know whether it will impact anything. We wanted to know what will happen if you are switching the recovery model. We wanted to know. See, if we can't go and simply change the recovery models, right? What is happening background? Why, sir, this is taking this much time today? Come on. Somehow it is taking a longer time. Okay. So that's what we will learn, sir. What are the things you need to keep in mind when you are switching the recovery models? Okay, when we'll switch the recovery models, how to avoid the switching recovery models. After switching the recovery models, what are the best practices you need to follow? Simply, even when you are attending interviews, also most of the people will tell if log file is getting full, what you will do means I will switch it to simple recovery model. I will get a shock.
That's,
How you will
that's
switch it
not
to
the
simple
right
recovery
direction.
model? Who told you to switch to simple recovery model? Firstly, who told you to switch to simple recovery model? Why you are switching? Log file is getting full. That's obvious. That is a nature, sir. We can't do anything. That's a nature behavior of SQL. Okay, you need to troubleshoot right before you are switching to simple recovery model. That too, that is a production server. I can't go and directly simply switch the recovery model right in the production server. I need approval.
Right.
No,
That's not
some
the right.
strange DBS also you will see, Pradeep. One of our student colleague, blockings are happening. He restarting SQL. If blocking, he will restart SQL. Yeah, so we got shocked. How the strange DBS means maybe the application team people don't know. Okay, whatever you are saying, they are thinking that that is the right only. That is how SQL is working.
Okay.
Okay, if you're blocking, you need to resolve the blockings, right? If you restart the SQL, how? How, sir?
They
And
think restart is the only solution in Windows Server. That's the problem.
yeah, come on, strange answers. Even
And Subbu, the are we discussing the installation from higher version to low version? Is that part of the curriculum?
downgrading.
Yes.
Yeah. My migration, I will discuss about downgrades.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Yeah. What day is bad, sir? Taking a longer time. Come on. Shit. We'll wait for 5 more minutes, sir. I'm having deployment actually. So last week or last month only we deployed. Again, they're having some changes on the DB. They created emergency. We need to create the emergency deployments. Ow.
I Subbu this side only.
Yeah, Vamsi. Yeah.
Yeah, you're covering the monitoring and DBCC all topic.
Yeah, sir. If I'm not covering those concepts, how you can get to know how you'll troubleshoot corruptions, how you'll troubleshoot log file. We already having predefined sessions, sir. Okay. So they're already having, sir. The people who are experienced, you have time, go and spend some time here. Okay. Okay. So here we already having import export, internal tools, maintenance plans. Okay. Error log, attach detach, how you will perform reads, isolation level, DMVs, DBCC commands, DBCC commands, DMVs, DMFs, and system database file movement, user database file movements, and server trace files. Okay, we have done already, sir. I will tell you when you need to go and start watching all this stuff, which will help us a lot when you are when you go for performance tuning. Now you know it, sir. The people who are starting the journey, the people who are already working, just go and just spend some time there. Okay, whatever here, rest we'll discuss all this. Means more details I provided here, and when to use, where to use. Okay, that you will get in real world experience, live sessions.
And Subbu, you told that 17 videos you'll upload and let us know, is that done?
No, sir, yet to. I was blocked.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's what. No, it's not like that. Okay, oh my long back onwards, I just want, but I was. Come on, because batch to batch, the content is I'm preparing a lot. That's the problem for me.
Subbu, you should hire a video editor or a graphic, someone who does, on social media
Yeah,
work for you because you.
I already having a talk to Sai on that part. We are maybe, yeah, now see, sir, our installation is done, right? Our installation is done. When you click on OK, see, sir, one more effective file has been operating pending. See, in a traditional way, you need to just close it. Correct? Correct? Now,
Yes.
it is prompting you. If you click OK, it will prompt directly your patch file. You no need to go here, open, and get the patch file installed, sir. It will prompt you directly. Okay, where it went? Come on, it will get, sir.
In the background, it might be working.
Yeah, let me minimize, cancel. Okay, where it went? Okay, close this one. Yeah. Now once I close this one, I click OK. I click close this one. Let's see, sir. Come on. Oh, it's done. But oh, it's done. It's not pick up anything. Okay, pending is done. Okay, asked. What about update? Come on. If not, okay. Strange thing. No, we not got any pop-up here. Why? Okay, I will look into, sir. Okay. I am having deployment. Okay, I'm just dropping the call. Any questions, sir? Okay, tomorrow we'll see some other concepts which are pending. Okay, so that your base concept is done, sir. Okay, I will look into this one, why it is not pop-upping. Okay, any commands has been changed in the latest versions. I haven't used it, sir. I just ran randomly. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow, maybe if I get a time today, I will go and check is there anything something added here flavors which I haven't passed there. Okay, let's see, sir. I will look into. Uh, yeah, that's it, sir. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow, sir.
Thanks, Subbu.
Yeah, thank you. Stop the record.